Hey, loved ones, welcome in. If this is your first time seeing me on your timeline, welcome in, my love. May you forever love it here and know that Spirit sent you here for such beautiful and powerful reasons. And if you are a returning tribe member, thank you so much, my love, for coming back. Having your assigned seat, okay? You know we go together real bad. I do want to tap into this channel message here. I just keep hearing the song. I'm almost there, almost there. Okay, it's like I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but that's just the part I keep hearing. I'm almost there. Over and over. Okay, so I just wanted to tap in. I knew that this was a message that Spirit wanted me to get more into here and see what this is about. What is almost here? Okay, so Spirit, let's open this up here officially for the collective that is watching this message in this moment. Please tell us, Spirit, what is almost there? Who is almost there? Okay, for whoever is watching this. I want to start with these oracle cards first. Okay, Spirit, tell us what is almost here. Tell us what is almost here. What's the energy here, Spirit? Balance. I love it. Okay. Balance, the first card out here. Imagination. And the imagination card in this deck is almost like that energy of manifestation, right? Things that you have imagined, you've come up with, right? Um, through the visions that Spirit has shown you, and you, I'll say, being guided step by step on knowing how to manifest these things, right? But you knowing step by step along the way, you know what to do, what choices to make to be able to make these visions come to light that Spirit has already shown you. So yeah, it's like there's a true balance brought here through certain things being manifested in your life. Okay, we have the health card coming out here. All right, so there could be some health improvements for some of you guys here. Um, a lot of you guys as well too. I'll say at the time that I am recording this video, this reading, there's definitely been a lot of ascension that's been going on again. Okay, we do seem to have it in like periods of time, right? To where it all kind of just hits at once, and you find yourself either super tired, um, hella hungry, or no appetite at all. You know, it could be one opposite or the other. And sometimes, well, it can also play out as there being some sort of like pain in the physical body. So for a lot of you too, whatever this, you know, that again, I'm almost there. Okay, what it's bringing for real is a sense of balance, right? Or Spirit is letting you know here that whatever, you know, especially if you know that you're going through a current ascension right now, right? Whatever time you're seeing message, please know that, yeah, Spirit is being clear, like it's almost over. You're reaching the peak of this thing here. Okay, and then with every ascension, right, it happens because you are going to another level here. Okay, anything else from this deck, Spirit? What is this almost there? What's almost here, Spirit? Change. Shade. I love it. Okay, some of you guys as well too. This is the type of change that's going to bring powerful balance in your life. Yeah. And this could also be too, right, a change in those situations where you have been kind of maybe in your head about it here, right? The worry card fell out, right? You may have been in your head about certain things. You know, we've been talking about this. Please, if you have not gone back to look at those readings, check out my YouTube, all right? And the extended readings or the full readings are on my Patreon. You can find that linked in the description box of each one of those videos, okay? But Spirit has been speaking so heavily, so much about, you know, the changes that are coming through. And what it would mean for your life, how it's going to change things for you, what you will have to not necessarily change about yourself, but just readjust yourself here, right? But especially those things that you have been in your head about, you know, and just wondering like, okay, Spirit, what's happening here? You know, what's going on with this? When will things change? When will there, you know, be a kind of healthy change and turn around to my life and my situation here, right? For a lot of you too, you've already been in some sort of energy of either always having to change, you know, and evolve in some sort of way, or there was just a lot of changes that were going on around you, that you're witnessing and just having to adjust yourself to here. Okay, but a lot of those changes weren't really ones either that you know didn't ask for, or something to where it's like, okay, this is a little bit uncomfortable, right? But this change that's happening now is definitely bringing a sense of balance and peace, you know, that will allow you to, I hate to use the word settle, but that's the energy that it gives. I guess I'll use the word relax, right? You know, it'll allow you to relax more into, you know, what is the unknown and what will continue to come, and the ways in which, again, manifestations will continue to, you know, really play out in your life here. But yeah, I'm almost there. Almost there. Okay, I keep hearing it. All right, we got love that's almost here too. Okay, for some of you, you already, of course, you have love that is all around you. You got your spirit guides, you got the universe showing you love, you got the Most High showing you love, right? But for others of you, right, there's this energy of, okay, there's another tangible form of love that is getting ready to enter into your life. For some of you, I'm hearing childbirth, okay? You could be pregnant watching this reading, or you could, you know, be getting ready to have a child with somebody else here. Um, it's been coming out, I'll say like earlier in the year, middle ways, between April, July, right? Spirit was really pushing through heavy, like the spirit baby energies, right? I did a couple of those spirit readings. They are on this YouTube as well too, and on the Patreon. Okay, if you haven't checked those out, but the spirit babies was pushing through like, yeah, we on the way. Okay, between, you know, the fact that you and your divine partner are being magnetized, drawn to each other at this time, plus the energy of, you know, you're healing, right? So these spirit babies, and the even when we talk about like as chosen ones, not birthing our children anymore into those curses or those cycles, right? We broke it for ourselves. We chose not to live in that energy ourselves. So now our children don't have to. So yeah, the more that you healed and cleared the way for this child in such a healthy, you know, and loving and unconditionally accepting energy, absolutely. You're going to be having, you know, children here and taking it all forms, right? I told y'all before, you could be adopting children. This could be fur babies here. For some of you as well, too, to be, you know, you having a deeper connection, right, with your nieces and nephews and things like that. Some of you, too, I told you, right, especially if you had that storyline of having a family who was heavily living in some sort of like curse, or, you know, just toxic ass cycle. And they were heavy in it, so much so to where it kind of just the whole bloodline per se, right? But spirit brought redemption through you because you chose to heal, because you chose to break the cycle. And I told you guys before that, you know, there will be a number of people that will be, you know, born into this family, right? Or could even be born now, right? That will see your example. They will learn from you, and they will also be spared in their energy, right? Or from the karma that's coming towards the other people who did not want to break the cycle. And but it's still like at the redemption, you know, that you have brought on to this bloodline through your healing, through your diligence, through to, you know, to spirit serving your purpose here. So it's like, yeah, when you have cleared the way like that, you done saved the whole hood, right? Y'all know this is one of my favorite phrases, right? You done saved the whole hood spiritually. You better know, like, yeah, when the grounds and everything, the energy, the air, the emotions is just so conducive to, you know, love and positivity and growth. Yeah, I'm saying 1, 2, 3 on my clock. All things are in perfect order. Those spirit babies will be pushing through for you here. Those ancestors will be getting, you know, coming back, reincarnating you as these children, as these fur babies. Take it how it resonates. But prepare for a whole lot of love, you know, to be in your life. And I'm seeing it definitely come through in all shapes and forms here. And especially if you've been trying to manifest a very specific form of love, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying, look out for that here. We got honesty coming out. Some of you guys really have been, manifesting a very true love, real love. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Okay? That's what you manifest, and Spirit said that shit is on the way, honey. Okay? For a lot of you guys too, you have been manifesting through your own honesty and through you living your truth. You're manifesting more people that can come in and love you, in such a true and honest way, because they love themselves, right? That it's the law of attraction that is at work here. So we're out of, again, that storyline of, having to sort through the toxic bullshit when it comes down to relationships and people and things like that. And it's like, now, yeah, we're looking at all the options that reflect what it is that you deserve here. And I know for a fact that if you are being connected to this message, to this reading here, then yeah, you are a person that is in some sort of process of living your truth. Okay? What else is coming through here, Spirit? What else is almost there? Keep on singing this shit. Okay, perseverance is coming out here. Something that you persevere for. What is this about? Grief in reverse. Oh, okay. You know what? And I'm feeling this is like an energy of, it's giving this energy of like relief here, okay? I'll say that even from my own journey, y'all know I try to be as transparent as possible. When it's down to what I'm feeling, this spiritual journey, so that y'all really can see not only the spiritual reflection of me, but the human side as well too. But yeah, there has been an energy lately that has been kind of heat, because it's like the results of, or wanting to see more results from everything that has been put in, right? And even too, as I've said to you guys before, there really does come those times, everybody has those things where you have to kind of reaffirm yourself and, really pour into yourself, because you know how your mind can be wired sometimes, and you got to rewire that shit, So even you just reassuring, I was talking to me about this the other day, but reassuring my inner child, right, that, she is still doing enough. I am enough, and this, whatever the delays may, be, or whatever, it may feel like a day itself, right? It's not due to you not doing the right thing. It's not due to, your work not being good enough, or, you not being good enough. No, this is just for real all about divine timing, and us, and I'll say this, and in us surrendering to that. It does sometimes require us to also, be in this energy of like, all right, I just gotta let Spirit do it, how he gonna do it, when he gonna do it. And especially when you know that, again, you are persevering in the way of doing all the right things. So spiritually saying here, there's coming some sort of, result for what it is that you have been persevering for. Yeah, we got the Judgment card coming out here as well too. And we know that all of this falls under the category of, what judgment brings. Anything that we talk about in this energy, right? Like, I can't say at any point in time you see me, right? Because these are always timeless messages, so people may me generations to come. But I'll say you seeing me in the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? Like in that era still, yeah, baby, you're very much in a very active era and time of judgment. And pretty much everything we see, from the weather to the politics, to the changes in your personal life, to things that are going on astrologically, we can all chalk it up to, an assignment that is connected to judgment, bringing balance onto this earth by way of judgment here, which comes from the divine. It comes from the Most High. So even the things that are being added to your life, right? The Spirit is saying, I'm almost there, right? Spirit's like, yeah, you can chalk it up to judgment. Look, the abundance card coming out here. And as I'm literally saying it, even things that are being added to your life here. a judgment. I long since on my, on my channel here taught that there is a duality to the energy of judgment. There is a duality to the scales. There is a balance. And a lot of times we do know enough about, the the harsher of things, right? On God getting that lick back, or if you do wrong, you got to pay for that shit. You get punished for it, or. But Spirit is like, now it's time to talk about the other side of, scales, right? Talk about the full sense of balance here. And when we add in what part of that equation, is missing, belong to you. The abundance that is to be added to your life still, right? You're already abundant. You are abundance yourself. But there's still so much more, right? Because abundance is definitely an eternal, and it's an infinite energy. It does not end. There's no limitations in your life that it does not, I'll say this, there's no limitations as to where this energy can flow in your life. Essentially meaning there's nowhere in your life, no situation, no space to where you shouldn't be able to, identify the abundance, right? When Spirit brings this sense of balance. For most of us, right, we are very aware of what that is, right, in our lives. It's like, oh, Spirit, let's get it together here. Let's. I'm waiting for this. Let's get it moving. Let's, So whatever that is for you here, it's like, okay, yeah. Anything else, Spirit, from this deck? It's almost here. Okay, we have surrender coming out. We have doubt. Okay. So we have energy and things that are coming in that will help you really lay down your doubt here, okay? If there has been any doubt on whether or not Spirit is going to do certain things for you, if certain things are going to come through, yeah, it's like whatever this is that's showing up, it's like, oh yeah, I have to think that way no more because it's here, okay? Or even it's not, that physical thing that's showing up there may be some sort of heavy, loud synchronicity, right, that will be coming to you after seeing this message that will remind you, like, yeah, you always closer than what you think. You're always closer than what you think. And that song in the background said, keep moving. Keep moving. You always closer than what you think. Keep moving. Okay, we got forgiveness coming out here. What is forgiveness about you? Okay, this is kind of like that lighter energy of life. Acceptance here, yeah. And if you, let me see. I don't feel like looking it up. I was about to try to look, but I don't feel like looking it up. Okay, make sure you just explore my YouTube page, right? But I recently did a reading on this, right? That it's time for you to accept. That was the advice that Spirit was, telling you here. Forgive whatever it is that you need to forgive. Accept, move on, right? Be happy in your life. Lean into lighter energies in your life as well too, because for a lot of you it's just been very heavy carrying these weights of what you have not forgiven, either for yourself or for others here. But whatever it is, Spirit is like, yeah, like there's this time coming for real to where you're going to have to, make that full acceptance of whatever life was, what it has been. And furthermore, the acceptance that it still was everything that it needed to be so that you can get to, that full balance, that full manifestation plan out here, all of the above. Peace, okay? And the type of things too that come in and bring you a full sense of peace because you can relax in knowing that, like, yeah, God got me. Song in the background said, you don't know like I know what he's done. Okay, this song is kind of like a whole testimony piece here. I sing about what he's done. right? Referring to God, the Most High here. So there is, for real, y'all, coming this time of space, you know, you're going to be able to testify, yeah, and tell your story without regrets here. Regret coming out in reverse. Able to tell your testimony, you're going to be able to smile and enjoy your life as it is without regrets at all. Because there will be a full understanding, right, that I'll say for most of you guys, you know, to a certain extent, you know how much you've done and how much you've overcome and your impact. But in a lot of ways, you don't know the full impact. And you won't know until you see the reflection of what Spirit is giving back to you, right? That says, okay, this is, you know, as we added up the cost here and broke it all down, like this is what you really put out and now can get back. So as big as it's going to be, as beautiful as it's going to be, yeah. As I told you before, you're going to have to move in this very unapologetic energy as you are enjoying it, regret-free here. Because if people don't understand the backstory, if they, and most people, right, we've talked about that before too, like the way in which God's blessing you so openly for things that you suffered in silence about, right? I've done things about that too. You suffered in silence, but Spirit is going to be blessing you in a very public way. So some things, yeah, there will be people who, you know, have known you all your life or known what you've gone through or whatever is here, that will understand to an extent, right, why your life is going to look the way it looks and why you are as blessed as you are and as abundant as you are. But other people, baby, most people would never be able to understand the fullness of that because they don't understand all that you had to go through to be who you are, to become who you are, to stay devoted to your mission and to your journey here. And even if this is a space that you're in right now, right? Because I know I have people on all levels that are coming in on all phases of your journey here. But if you're in some sort of current energy too, to where you're, you know, you may be currently silently, I'll say silently, suffering certain things. And people are not, you know, knowing what it is or seeing what it is or saying anything about it. Please know that the way in which God is going to make it right, or even acknowledge that He saw you, that He went through all of that, it's going to be very loud. It's going to be out there. Yeah. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? All right, let's get some clarity cards here with the tarot. It's almost here, Spirit. Get some more clarity with this. We got the Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups. I'm not gonna keep all of those. Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups. What else, Spirit? We got the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card here, and the King of Pentacles, okay? The Four of Wands is at the cap of the deck here, which is, again, that 11-11 energy. The Two of Cups is up under that, okay? This definitely gives a whole lot of balance energy here, okay? This gives tick for tack here. This gives 11-11. These are also love cards too, okay? And even when that first little group of cards fell out, and I was like, I'm not going to take all of those. Because that energy that fell out was pushing towards love, right? And love been taking over quite a few of my readings here. So I'm trying not to let it happen today, but you know, it is what it is, right? And I get it, because for a lot of you, it is just, you know, that's a part you have manifested here, you know, love in your life. So just as surely as that there are other things that are coming in, you know, in other forms of abundance for you, love is very much one of those things. Romantic love here. Okay? With this Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups card coming out first too, for a lot of you, this is surprise energy, okay? Most of these things you won't see it coming. Even clear as your vision has been about what you know God is gonna like give you and do for you, I'm telling you, the way in which you know God and your ancestors have changed this thing, you don't see it coming. It's gonna make you very happy, whatever it is. It's gonna feel like you're being given a gift. And for some of you, literally, it may something that brings you to your knees, like in gratitude. You know how like you just like, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, yeah, you may find yourself in this position over and over and over again because, you know, the blessings are continuing over and over. I did a recent reading as well too, where I said, you know, one blessing will be something that could secure you for life, right? But imagine just getting, you know, one of those blessings. Yeah, 838 on my clock here. Imagine getting one of those blessings every day for the next, you know, 5 years or the next 10 years, right? It's like this roller coaster again that once you get on it, it don't stop, right? The blessings, the abundance. So to whom much is given, much is required. We'll take new responsibilities for a lot of you guys here, depending on what this is that's coming in, new positions. Could be things that are related to things you already know how to do, right? This could be you, you know, in your career, having some sort of upgrade or promotion. Or this could be for some of you, you learning something completely new here or different. For some of you, this is that energy of like, okay, you about to be a husband or a wife. And whether you've already been one before or this is something that is a brand new experience for you, it's still going to be a brand new experience for you either way. Because this is abundant love. This is, that true, yeah, 3 on my computer screen here. But this is like that true divine, you know, partnership, life part type shit. Knew you in lifetimes before, lifetimes to come. Okay, let it burn on in the background. It's that passionate ass love. And I'm sitting here shaking the 2 cards in my hand and ain't even looked at them. It's the 10 of Cups and the Justice card. Okay, so it feel like love is definitely bombarding my reading right now. And I literally just posted a reading, the last reading that's on my page, right, about the love energy. We did a peel back, and it was love energy pushing through. But for a lot of you, it keeps coming out because there are a lot of signs in love here. Like you got the 4 of Cups here and the 7 of Swords, which is 2 cards that talks about things being hidden. And even how that song, like when you think about this reading, I'm almost there. That energy gives some sense of like illusion, like what's coming around the corner, what's almost here, you know? So there's definitely like a sense of surprise. There's a surprise element here for you. Now, the funny thing is, which I'm sure a lot of people could kind of agree in this collective, you know, it just overall that while surprises are grand and neat and great, right? Especially if you've been in some sort of energy of waiting already, it's kind of like, all right, you may not be as excited about the surprise element as you are like, okay, that shit the fuck on, right? But yeah, it does, like once it gets here, like you'll understand and you'll be able to see like, okay, there's a lot that went into this. There was a lot of strategic planning. There was a lot of people that had to do what they needed to do, you know what I'm saying, so that my shit could fall in place the way that it needed to, you know. So yeah, you about to be privy to what this surprise is, what this energy is, what it has been this whole time. About to be privy as well to why Spirit just told you, you know, focus on yourself here. The bigger things, the harder things are taken care of. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles coming out here with the Queen of Pentacles. And it's like literally you just about to be receive again that return on investment here. 2 of Pentacles was you making choices to, you know, sow certain seeds here. Choose a thing for yourself that was going to bring the right energy into your life, into this earth altogether. And now that Queen of Pentacles is like the energy of you sitting in some sort of position to where it has paid off for you, my love. for the almost here, Spirit. Ooh. I want to follow the floor. I'm going to shuffle it again. What else is Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? We got the Nine of Wands coming out here. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. And listen, I just heard Spirit say there's a level of protection as well too that's going to come with these new blessings, okay? With whatever this new energy is bringing in here, Spirit is definitely saying, like, loud and clear, yeah, I hear birds squawking outside my window. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But yeah, whatever this blessing is, and this confirms too what's been coming out in my readings lately about how Spirit is like, yeah, they're not going to play about protecting you with this blessing simply because this really is about something that you have worked for, right? It's one thing if you go in and like you competing for something and it's like, oh, okay, if I win, I win, I lose, I lose. But no, this is, we already know, baby, we is in a rigged fight, okay? As chosen ones, you are already in a rigged fight. For all the things you are chosen for, you are also chosen for victory in all shapes, sizes, and forms. So with that said, you know, don't ever get it twisted. If you had a hard time before, you had to go through that space of, you know, dealing with people who were taking or stealing or whatever it is, please know that was about the mission. That was about exposure. That was about getting, you know, uprooting that shit here. But in real time, whatever God is assigning to you or has assigned to you, it won't be taken by anybody. The only way in which you will not have it is if you choose to forfeit it, or you say you don't, you know, you don't want it, or you don't claim it. But taken from you, never. And every time these messages come out, it's like they send reminder too. Like, yeah, they still gonna be standing on their business behind you, and that's why they want you to stand on their business behind yourself too, on what it is you know you deserve. What you do not work for here, what belongs to you. So Spirit said they won't. It comes with an added level of protection too. Most of y'all have already claimed a sense of unconditional protection for your life already. But yeah, Spirit is like even more now when it comes down to what it is that you have manifested. Anything else, Spirit? I'll close this out here. Anything else? Okay. I'm hearing something very specific too about, this may not be for everybody, but if you've been in the energy to where you've been having to move around a lot, okay? There's coming a sense of you being able to get grounded, okay? Especially if your moving around has had anything to do with, you know, lack of provision or lack of protection, okay? Spirit is saying you're getting ready to, you know, see that energy of I'm almost there is the energy that's coming towards you to be provision and protection for you, okay? And if you again have that energy of always moving around, there's coming a time to where you're getting ready to root, okay? Root in, and rooting into ground that is fertile, like it's where you need to be. Again, it ain't about no sling or you just going somewhere just for the hell of it because you ain't got nowhere else to go. Like, no, this is something to where it's like you're going to feel comfortable enough to do this, right? Because that's the one thing about a person who ain't scared to move is more than likely a person who got a real reason to do so. Especially if it's somebody moving by themselves, or yeah, it's somebody who already don't feel safe. Take it from me. I know firsthand. That's been my life. And everything, you know, that I feared once before, like, oh, I'm a female, I can't travel by myself, or I can't go far, this, da, da, da. All that shit went out the window. Because every motherfucker that I thought would have rolled with me, or you know what I'm saying, or would have fought on my behalf if something did happen, if we was together, I'm like, oh, I'm good as long as this person with me. No. They about would have got their ass beat before I would have. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, when you get in that energy to where it's like, I'm better off just moving by myself, because you either don't have the consistency or the capacity to provide provision and the protection. So if you've been in that energy, or even if spirit is like having you in a position now to where you're currently moving, or you're feeling like upheaved in some sort of way, yeah, there's coming some sort of stability for you here. Okay. I'm here. I just heard spirit say, welcome home. Okay. So you could be moving in with somebody here, but even if not, this could also be you like moving into like your own home here. Okay. It may not even be about, right now, I'll say it may not be about, you know, a person being vision and protection to you. No, it just may be the position that spirit is putting you in, where you're going to feel more protected and provided for by the way in which your circumstances are. Okay, and for some of you may feel like I need a home of my own, or I need, you know, whatever this is, or this could be about you relocating, right? If you already have your own home, but you just want something different, or you're trying to go a different direction. But whatever it is, yeah, spirit is like, this is what's almost here. Okay, anything else, spirit? All right, I think that's it. Thank you, spirit, so much. I'm gonna close this out here. Thank you for this message. Thank you for clarifying that song I kept hearing over and over in my head. I do pray that this message finds exactly who needs to hear it in this moment, spirit. And I pray that it activates within all that is needed for them to keep moving forward and come into direct path with all of those things that are on the way to them. I pray that all of these blessings are preserved and protected in such a powerful way to where nothing can stop it, break it, reroute it, spirit. And I thank you, spirit, for keeping us in the energy of surrender, to receiving and accepting. And even God gives the courage to continue to believe, right, as we wait on these things to come through, spirit. Thank you for protecting us and everything that belongs. And thank you for it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you all again soon.